Hello there, everyone. Welcome to Christopher's Entertainment Blog. I am your host, Chris. Welcome back for another recap and review for Supergirl. This is Season 1, Episode 12. It is entitled Bizarro. Guys, this episode, I gotta say, uh, I actually, I actually liked this episode. It was okay. I liked last week's episode the best so far, but I have to say this week's was pretty good. It wasn't too bad. I had a few things here and there that I didn't care for. Specifically the Adam, the dating at the Adam character. Yeah. Wait, I'll get into that in a minute. But the stuff I did like, the Bizarro character was fan freaking tastic. I love the Bizarro character. I'm not sure the actress's name right offhand, but I have to say, I thought she was pretty good. Especially, I mean, at first, I mean, like most of the half the show or the episode, it was Melissa Benoist playing Bizarro. So it was like she was doing both roles, which she did a fantastic job. But then when they switched to the other actress, that's when it became really great because her face got all cracked up. Oh, that makeup and everything looked great too. I was like, wow, I mean, that's not a practical effect. That was like actual makeup that they did. I mean, very well done. Um, and then the eyes too, the black eyes, very cool. And the fight scene that they had, it was really great. I enjoyed that. Um, the fighting, the choreography, you can tell that the actual fight scenes and the CG that they're incorporating into the show is actually starting to get a lot better. I mean, the first few episodes of the season was not great, and the fighting, the choreography was not very fluid. You could tell Melissa Benoist was still trying to get into this role and still figure out what was going on. But now, I mean, I think it's she's doing quite well, and the fighting's starting to get better. The CGI is getting better, and like the actual villains are getting better too. So I mean, we had some cool villains. We had the White Martian last week, Bizarro this week. The Livewire villain a few weeks back was really cool. So we're getting some really cool villains, and I have to say, as a side another. Well, I don't know about side villain, but I mean, it seems like the main villain that they're really pushing, Maxwell Lord, man. I'm liking him more and more every week, especially now that he's actually becoming like a true villain. Like his true colors are coming out. Like this guy, he wants to kill Supergirl. I think his like motivation is he thinks she's dangerous, so he wants to get rid of her. Almost kind of like a Lex Luthor type character in a way. Um, but I have to say, Facinelli, I think it's Peter Facinelli. He's doing very well as that character, and I'm liking him more and more every week. He started out as this like really creepy guy, just like this rich, like smart ass dude, and now he's like turning into a full fledged villain, wanting to kill Supergirl, wanting to take out Alex and the whole DEO, and really do bad things. Even though his motivation is kind of good, like he wants to try to do good, he's just doing it at a very bad way. Um, but he's doing excellent. I think he did a great job this episode. I have to say, Alex also excellent job. The character, the actress's name. Um, what is her name? Let's see. Is that Kyler Lay? Yeah, she's doing a great job as Alex. I mean, she's been really strong. Her character is becoming very, very strong every single week. She's doing a solid job every single week as well. Um, I really liked her in this episode. Telling off Hank that her family's more important than the whole DEO. She don't care. Because she wanted to save Kara. So I mean, very strong character. Again, and also Melissa Benoist again, a Supergirl, excellent job. Again, playing both roles was very well done. Um, and who else? Um, Calista Flockhart as Kat, excellent again. She's always solid every single week. and it seemed like she was warming up to Kara in this episode, like because she was like dating her son. So it was just like she was warming up to her. Everything was like really cool, and then Kara broke his heart, and she was just like, "That's it, our relationship is done." So she was really well. She did a great job. I liked her in this episode. Uh, what else? I mean, there was a lot of. I mean, that was about it. The stuff that I liked, I can remember here. I gotta say though, I mean, some of the stuff though I did not like. Real quick, I did not like the whole dating, you know, scenes. I mean, they took it away from me. Um, the Adam character, I don't like him. I don't like his. I don't know. It was like this guy just pops up out of nowhere. She's ready to date this guy. Let's blow off Win. Let's just, who cares about that? Even though he professed what he felt for her, she didn't even care. It was just like, what? I mean, you're not going to even talk about it. You're just going to go off and like date this other guy. And then Win just his attitude was just like, whatever. Even though he he knew that she was like getting text from him like right in front of him. It was just like, you're not going to say anything or do anything. I mean, it's just like he dropped it way too easily. And then that whole scene with Win and James, and they're talking about Carr, and he's like, "Oh, well, you have a legit shot at her. I'm in the friend zone. I'm gonna buy real estate." Just like, whoa, come on, dude. I mean, really? Yeah, I think he dropped it way too easily, and I just don't understand that. I mean, I don't understand. I mean, how she could just push him off to the side like that so easily, and then go off and date this other guy that she really don't even know. She doesn't even know this guy. I mean, I don't know. And then James, really, he can really tell that he really does like Carl a lot as well. But then by the end of it, he doesn't say anything to her. I mean, I guess that would have added some more stuff, on top of everything she's been through. So I guess he's going to wait. And he's also dating, you know, um, Lucy Lane. So I guess he feels like, he's not going to, he's going to deal with that first or whatever, and not, who knows? I don't know. But that whole stuff, I mean, I just, yeah, I didn't really care for it very much. It just seemed very odd to me, all that. Um, but Hank again in this episode, I think he's strong again. It's too bad we didn't get more backstory with him this week, but I guess they're going to stretch that out. I mean, they got a lot of episodes to deal with here, but hopefully we'll get more of the Martian Manhunter backstory, the White Martians and all that. I mean, hopefully we'll get more of that, because last week I thought that was great. But this week, with Bizarro, Maxwell Lord, very solid. Uh, and then, by the end of it, her making friends with Bizarro Girl. So maybe she'll become a friend or something. Maybe they'll help her. Maybe she'll become part of the team, or who knows? I mean, that should be interesting to see where they go with that. And the whole ending scene, with that weird alien tentacle thing. I mean, I don't know what they're doing with that. Um, but it should be interesting to where they go with that. I mean, there's some theories out there, but I don't want to speculate too much on that. Um, yeah, I mean, it looked creepy. I mean, obviously, it like lunged at her. So we'll find out next week. Yeah, this week I thought it was a good episode. There was a lot of few side things that I didn't really care about, but overall, very good episode. But yeah, guys, that will do it for me for this week. If there's anything I might have missed that you guys want to talk about or say or whatever, please write in the comments below. Also, please like, share, subscribe. I really would appreciate that, guys. But that will do it for me for this week for Supergirl Recap and Review. Thanks a lot, guys. Take it easy.